sleep thinking about this. I wake up thinking about this. Anxiety, stress, constantly consuming my mind about this problem. Sometimes I feel lost. I don't know what to do. I feel like no one really cares. You know, I'm supposed to figure this out on my own. And it's just not going over so well. You know, everybody says, "Oh, you should talk to somebody," and here I am talking to you. You know, are you gonna say anything? You really just gonna sit there and not say anything? Really? Nothing. Why am I even bothering with you? I have a problem and you're not gonna help me. I just got the gigantic 89 Godzilla X Plus and I have nowhere to put it and you don't even care. The stress is killing me and you don't even care. Put it on the floor, they say. Put it on the deck. Leave it on your kitchen counter. What am I supposed to do? Nothing. Got nothing. I think we're done here. What's new, guys? Back with a freaking gigantic fresh vinyl review. And do I need to say what we're looking at today? Sure. We're looking at the X Plus Gigantic Series Godzilla 1989 RIC exclusive. Can it get any more obvious with this big hunk of vinyl standing in front of me? Okay. So figure dropped. What is it? Spring of 2019? Yep. Is it big? Yep. Does it smell fresh? Yep. Vinyl fresh. Bam. Freaking A. This is ridiculous because it's huge. It's also the biggest X Plus Gigantic Series figure. Actually, it's the most gigantic X Plus figure. That's what I'm trying to say, okay? So, how big is this? Let me tell you something. Did you think the gigantic Burning Godzilla was big? At like 18.5 inches. Yeah, You thought the Shin Godzilla was big. Yeah, it's pretty big, but nope, that's at like 19 inches. Where's this guy clocking? You know how I know? Because I measured with my tape measure. 20 and 3/4 of an inch. 20 and 3/4 inches. It's 20 inches and then another 3/4 of an inch. Close to 21 inches tall. Ridiculous. Do we need to say what kind of footprint he takes? Big. A big freaking footprint. That's what he takes. Let me just measure. It's been a while since I've measured anything on camera. Oh, look at that. Look, you know what this says? You see, that's how big it is. It says it's freaking big. Shit. Not important. I dropped a tape measure. Let's talk about the box real quick. The box is right here. Can you see it? Look, it makes a nice new desktop for my keyboard and my mouse. Literally right here. I might just put like a drape over it or something and just use it as a backup desk. That's how freaking big the box is. It's going to take up all this extra room. I don't know what to do with it. I'm probably going to cut it up and sacrifice it to the box gods or something. Or maybe I'll store other boxes in or something, wait for my move again. Who knows? The box is big. Here's the box cover. Freaking obnoxious box. It's got a freaking yellow Starburst sticker on it. Blah, 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 blah. Okay? The figure. Woo! Woo! So it comes with this little instruction manual to tell you, because if you got the RIC or the standard, it comes with the little instruction manual. It tells you if you can't figure out how to put the tail on and or swap out the lower mount jaw and or if to charge your RIC light up dorsal plates or glowy dorsal plates, you should not be an X Plus collector. That's enough about the instructions. Basically, what you're going to do, you're going to get your hair dryer, blow dry his butthole, get it squishy soft. I got mine nice and squishy soft. You know, it was like, what's that word? Squishy soft. That's the word. Word is the bird. And I plopped the tail in. It was a little, you know, took a little longer. What, maybe 10 seconds, Brendan, to get it in. And it went right in. What's cool is it has like this little notch system on the bottom side of the tail, and it kind of like locks in. Bada bing, bada boom. So when I was unboxing this guy, oh god, the tip of the tail is broken. Shit. Now, common problem. Easy fix also. Tip of the tail was broken somewhere over here. I just used some normal super glue, glued it, held it, voila, bam, easy fix. Moving on. The lower jaw. I got the RIC, so you get two jaws. This is not like a xenomorph. You can't have two jaws over here looking like a freaking xenomorph. No. Basically, what you're going to do, you're going to grab Godzilla by the neck, pull his mouth out so he looks like Uncle Fester with no bottom jaw, missing his dentures. Take the other jaw, put it in his hand, grab Godzilla. He's kind of like Godzilla with this, you know, take him, grab him by the neck, shove the other jaw in. Voila! You have a RIC closed mouth Godzilla 1989 gigantic series from X Plus. Boom! Okay? Now, let me tell you something. When this figure was announced and they showed the prototype for the closed jaw, I'm like, yes! 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 Closed mouth Godzillas are awesome, aren't they? Yes, they are. So I was like, yep, I'm going to go RIC. And then they said, oh, glow-in-the-dark dorsal plates. I'm like, well, it's better than light up because you don't have to worry about them burning out. But then again, I don't know if glowy stuff eventually fades over the years, but who knows? I'll probably be dead by the time we have a chance to figure out. So whoever has this figure after I die, let me know. Okay? Put it in the comments section because I'll be able to watch that from heaven or hell, wherever the hell I go. Okay. So I was a little weary about that. And I was also a little weary about the jaw because, you know, it's not hinged, and the prototypes always look good. And Leslie Chambers, sorry, dude, but I know I keep knocking on the Godzilla 64 X Plus Gigantic Series. Boom, RIC with the closed jaw, and it's just not closed. It just doesn't really look all that good, unfortunately. And I'm disappointed because I had high hopes for that. So I had feelings that this was not going to be as closed as was, you know, promoted in the prototype pictures. Needless to say, when I popped on the jaw, I'm like, yes, it looks freaking awesome. Closed jaw works out great. Much better than a hinge because sometimes the hinge, you could close the hinge, like specifically, I think the Godzilla 89, 30 centimeter and a half somewhere over there has the closed hinge. You close it, but it just kind of pops down a little bit. Not cool. No. So I'm glad they went this way with the actual bottom jaw piece that you need to replace with the open mouth. Okay, so that works out great. And I will say the dorsal plates look awesome glowing in the dark. I was a little weary about these because, you know, seeing some people's pictures at first, it's like they were using a candle to try to light them up. You know, you got to bump them with some LED lights and juice them up, you know, get them all radioactive and everything looking. So that looks cool. Again, it's cool. I like it because it's not RIC light up because you don't got to worry about the figure being lined up with wires and switches and batteries and all kinds of electrical shock possibilities that you're going to have to get OSHA involved in. We can't have that. We can't have little Timmy shocking himself trying to turn on his gigantic Godzilla 1989. Can we have that? No, not cool because X Plus doesn't want to get phone calls from Aunt Carolyn. Hi, this is Carolyn, blah, blah, blah. My little son Timmy, nephew Timmy. Well, you see, I'm a guardian, but you don't really need to know all that. Anyway, he shocked himself from turning on his giant Godzilla, and, you know, Timmy's okay, but the figure don't turn on anymore. What are you going to do for me? Bullshit. Yeah, so glow-in-the-dark dorsal plates. I like it. Okay? Yeah, I'm a little excited because I just took a nap. Power nap. Boom. Power. Anyway, so it's awesome. Now, I will say, on a serious note, boom! Bam! Okay. How about that? The jaw, when you take off the bottom jaw, I'm making myself laugh. You take off the bottom jaw for those that have the RIC. I'm kind of like weary about scratching the teeth and everything because you can kind of just pulling it straight off. But what are you going to do? Be careful. That's what you're going to do. And the other one just plops right back on. So that's really cool. Figure itself, it is beautiful. I really love it. It's big. It's just detailed. It is pissed off looking. I will say trying to take pictures of this big sumbitch was kind of hard. You know, it was like I couldn't really find a good position because I want to get low, then it doesn't look right the angle. And if I got too high, it kind of looks doofy. And so, big figure to take pictures of. I couldn't even really get a decent shot of him all in one frame, you know, with the backdrop and everything. But as you can see from here, like I said, big freaking footprint. And in the picture with the Yuji Sakai Godzilla 2002, yeah, big sumbitch, okay? And for those of you that think this figure needs a tail stand, I don't think so because, yeah, the finger, or the toes here are curled up. So if you wanted the toes to look like they're, like, to be flat on the ground, you're going to have to do them like that. And that looks stupid. We don't want this giant figure leaning that far over. So even if we put something like the bottom jaw there, look at that, tail stand with the bottom jaw. Ah, don't do that, people. That's how you ruin your teeth. It's not ruined, though. But, you know, it would go up a little bit like that. And still, I don't think it's necessarily needed. It wouldn't have hurt. If they put a tail stand, I probably would have used it. But without it, you don't need it. And he's standing as the tallest as he can be that way, which is awesome, okay? So, how much did this figure cost? Let's see. It was like $500-something for the RIC, plus like $100 shipping or something like that. Craziness. Crazy. But at least we get it EMS shipping. It wasn't like the gigantic series that I got mine shipped right from Osaka. And to try to help compensate the expensive shipping, my box was cut down and I didn't care because I'm going to cut it up and throw it away anyways. But this one came full box, so good to go. Anyway, blah, 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 blah. So the figure's beautiful. He's got his perky little ears up there. The eyes look pretty cool, neat, and nicely done. Again, the closed mouth looks great. The figure, it's gorgeous. It's stunk like hell coming out of the box. And I have no complaints. This is definitely up for figure of the year. I said it. You know, we all said in the X Plus group, this is definitely a contender. Along with the, I don't even know where it is. It's somewhere else. My Yuji Sakai figure, Godzilla 2002. I got both, you know, these both kind of were getting into collectors' hands the same week. Craziness. I think it's been a long time since I've been this excited to talk about an X Plus figure. And it's been a long time since I've got like back-to-back box days with X Plus figures that were just mind-blowing awesome with freshness. Oozing with freshness. Now, okay, yes. Where am I going to put this guy? I don't know. I'm kind of stressed out. This is what I call stress vinyl. Where I don't have any room on these shelves for another big sumbitch figure like this. I don't know what to do with him. Do I take him to bed with me? Go sleep with him? Maybe. It's kind of weird. Don't judge. Do I put him in the bedroom with Godzilla 64 on the dresser? On the dresser. They're not doing none of that business. Or do I try to make room up here somehow? Because I'm not getting another shelf. I'm not doing it, people. Nope, not yet. Not until time's right. Or do I put him in the kitchen, you know, to watch me cook some steaks and be like a nice centerpiece in there? Maybe. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But there's no room on these shelves for this big guy. It's ridiculous. And this is another thing. Like, this is why I'm not bringing another figure up here to do a size comparison, because it's just ridiculous. I get stressed out moving the Gigantics, and they're all on the top shelf. And I'm not going to be able to put another Gigantic over here with this guy on the table. It's just not going to happen. I did my measurements. It's freaking big. It is the biggest X Plus Gigantic Series figure at the moment. Boom. Is it the biggest 89? No. We'll talk about that another date and time. Boom. Okay? Well, so that's really the gist. I'm not going to waste any of your time. Thank you for watching. This figure is certified fresh. X Plus did a bam job about this figure. It is beautiful. I love it. And I could probably sit here and talk about it for 10 more minutes. But you guys have been watching my X Plus reviews. You know, I've been saying like, oh, I'm kind of bored. You know, just not feeling the energy. But this guy definitely reinvigorated. I can't pronounce things. Okay. But, you know, it got me motivated again for X Plus figures. And a job well done by X Plus. This is X Plus Gigantic Series. Bam. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on my next Fresh Vinyl review. Hit me up in the comments section. And I'll see you next time. And remember, people, buy vinyl, fresh vinyl. Bam.